So I want to talk a little bit about Bitcoin, soaring, and Trump's strategic crypto reserve. Then we're going to talk about XRP. We're going to talk a little bit about some other coins. Now, some Bitcoin supporters criticize Trump's advisors for prioritizing altcoins before Bitcoins. They got angry because he included XRP in that crypto reserve. Reports are starting to surface that Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse played a pivotal role in recommending the inclusion of additional US-based tokens like Solana. Many people seem confused about the addition of Solana specifically. Now, I believe that the inclusion of XRP, Sol, and ADA, alongside established giants such as Bitcoin, was a forward-thinking move, recognizing all parts of the crypto market. Many people are championing Ripple's proactive approach and advocating for a multi-coin strategy to increase the reserve's credibility and strength. This strategic decision was aimed at reinforcing the reserve's diversity, underscoring the importance of showcasing a variety of leading cryptocurrencies. Commentators have noted Ripple's foresight in ensuring the reserve didn't just appear limited to XRP, demonstrating a commitment to moving the entire crypto market ahead. Ripple has shown extraordinary leadership and inclusivity and long-term vision, particularly in highlighting coins like Solana, known for their huge community support. In contrast, Solana co-founder Anatoly Yakovenko has expressed skepticism about the notion of a government-controlled crypto reserve, contributing to the robust dialogue surrounding the future of decentralized finance and its integration into national strategies. Here's what I had to say about the situation, along with Robert Croak on the Crypto Trends podcast.
And it's a little bit tricky because originally there were talks of a Bitcoin strategic reserve, but then he announced he's also going to add Cardano and XRP and Solana. And that really surprised me because it's a little bit weird for me that I think Bitcoin makes sense for the federal government to have as a strategic reserve, but I don't know if these other coins do make sense. So break it down in your opinion. What do you think? And let's kind of go through it.
Yeah, for the last, 3 or 4 months, it was supposed to be a Bitcoin strategic reserve, but there
Yep.
has been developments in that too. What happened is Brad Garlinghouse was lobbying Trump for months, right? We saw him first in the White House, in the Oval Office. Then secondly, we saw that he was likely to be appointed to the Crypto Council, and we saw a mysterious meeting last week. And then now we see XRP as listed first. When Trump tweeted that, he put XRP first, and he put
I
everything else.
noticed that. Yeah.
Yeah, and then the Bitcoin Maxis got extraordinarily mad, and then Trump had to come back an hour later and say, "No, we're not gonna forget about Bitcoin and Ethereum as well." So that makes me think that, maybe Brad Garlinghouse, did some serious lobbying and got, first the mind of Trump. Remember, Trump is a stream of consciousness type person, so he just puts whatever is in his brain, so that's why I think that XRP being listed first was a big deal. But there are some people saying that it's likely that he will announce a Bitcoin specific reserve on Friday after the big meeting.
So then see the others added. I think that makes more sense because I do think this strategic reserve is great for the US government. It's great for the dollar, and it could help us because we have to find another way to unwind. If XRP's case, their appeal gets dropped, if all of these ETFs get approved in the coming months, like we think they will for XRP and Solana and Cardano and some of these others that have filed, Litecoin, all of this happens, how could we not see a massive move upwards with all of this adoption? So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out. And so I guess my next question to you is, why would the US pick XRP, Solana, and Cardano? And then the next tweet was, oh, yeah, don't forget Bitcoin and Ethereum. You mentioned this might have been some lobbying, but I thought it was interesting knowing that Bitcoin makes ultimate sense to be in a strategic reserve, but I don't know that these other coins do. So let's break it down a little bit further and unpack this because I think it's important for people to understand this point of what is the best move forward when it comes relative to this crypto strategic reserve.
I think a lot of that decision was because Trump is a protectionist. He wants to protect U.S. interests, right? And Satoshi, we don't really know the country of origin, who created it. So I would, if Trump, you look at Trump's history, he's very pro-American products, pro-American tech companies. And he's pro-US dollar. So if somebody would have gotten to Trump and said, look, we don't know who created it. Satoshi could be from Japan, he could be from Europe. We don't know. But we do know that XRP, Solana, and Cardano are from the US. We know that we have them under US control. That could have kind of like moved his decision towards that way. I could see that. But the danger here is that I like all three. I'm not saying that I don't like them, but XRP's been out a while, 13 years. Solana's only been out since 2000, I believe, 20. It's only 5 years old. That's very, very early for a technology. Cardano is around the same time. Now, it's risky to put those coins, and I'm not saying I don't like them because I love both of those, but it is risky to put a technology that's really, to be honest, unproven. All of crypto is more or less unproven, but these are really unproven, It's add
Right.
into a reserve, and then let's say something like Solana gets hacked or Solana is insecure or it just stops working or anything. Um, it could cause serious problems. So I think that XRP, Bitcoin, and Ethereum are I see those as good choices, but when you get to Solana, Cardano, you're starting to get a little adding too much risk into the reserve, which it could be good, could be bad, but it is more risk. And the government traditionally you know, doesn't do risky things like this. So I wonder what the real motivation was behind these, other than just protectionism. Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick revealed that Trump will more than likely reveal a Bitcoin strategic reserve on Friday at the White House Crypto Summit. So I think that this announcement is trying to fix what he said with crypto overall. Trump is now trying to fix what happened with the billionaires, the tech billionaires, and the Bitcoin billionaires. So Trump was put in a position to where he had to say, well, I'm going to announce a separate Bitcoin reserve. Now, I'm not a Bitcoin max. I believe in Bitcoin to my fullest, all the way down tomorrow, and I have a big stake in it. But I'm not a maxi. I believe that there's a place in the marketplace for multiple coins. The Bitcoin maxis think that every other coin should be wiped out and Bitcoin is the only one. Now, that doesn't make sense. I don't get, that's almost an insanity. Like, why would you think there should only be one? That's cult-like behavior. It's ridiculous thinking. So Cardano jumped 50% after the announcement. There has been some retracement. A lot of major altcoins, including XRP, including Solana, are also surging along with that. Analysts suggest that this could be the bullish turn that we've been waiting for following last week's crypto meltdown due to macroeconomic fears. Yeah, so XRP chart, XRP remains in a strong upward trend. There's higher lows while the rest of their altcoins have been in a strong downtrend. That's a very positive sign for XRP. To me, this shows that institutions are still holding, the real retail investors still buying at these levels. So we're less than 100 days from a XRP being at 45 cents. So a lot of people are up 400-500% in that time period. 400-500%. And people are even people that's holding it say, what's happening? Why is it stagnant? What do you think you should make? In 100 days, BlackRock issued a warning. Remember, BlackRock manages about 4 to 6% of all U.S. wealth, 3% of the world's wealth, which is crazy. BlackRock issues a Bitcoin supply shock warning. They said that there's not enough coins for U.S. millionaires. They sent it to all their millionaire. They sent a report out to all of their millionaire clients. In their report, they said that unlike gold, Bitcoin has no more supply when demand goes up. Bitcoin has no more supply when the demand goes up. Gold, you can just go in the ground and dig it up. Now, the people that are against Bitcoin are going to say, well, there's only so much gold on the earth. We can only dig up so much. And the more we dig up, the more scarce that gold becomes. Now, there's two things that are wrong with that. Is that we can only dig maybe about maybe less than 1% of the Earth's crust. I think it's like way less than that. I think the farthest we ever got down was like not even 1%. So deep in the Earth's crust is a lot of gold. And you got to remember, there's meteors out there that are made 50% gold. So the gold is not as scarce as it seems. It's just scarce in the way we can get it. That means that what with the technology we have today and what we have today, we can't get the gold because we have to get it from the very surface of the earth. And a lot of that's already gone. But as technology gets better, as reclamation technology gets better, we got better ways of getting gold. We can get more of it. Gold is actually a lot easier to get than it was when prospectors were doing it back in the 80s when they had the pans and stuff. We have technology, chemicals, all of the AI robots that get going out in the mines. We have a lot. We go deeper than we've ever went before. We have better materials that can drill deeper. So we can get a lot of that gold that we couldn't get in the past. But gold is scarce because we can't get it. But if some type of way we got a meteor that was full of gold, the gold would no longer be scarce. So there is a way out there for us to double, triple, quadruple the supply of gold. It may be hard. It probably won't happen in our lifetime, but there is a path to do that. With Bitcoin, there is no path. It's impossible. You cannot go over the 21 million Bitcoin limit. There is no way to do that mathematically. It's impossible. It's literally impossible. There's only so much that's ever going to be made. And no matter what you do, no matter how far you go, no matter how good your technology gets, you will never be able to create any more Bitcoin. And that's what BlackRock says makes Bitcoin better as a long-term reserve asset than gold. Is that the gold market could be turned on its head if we got a meteor full of gold. And, there's meteors out there like that. They have a lot of precious metals on there. Some made of titanium, some made of platinum, some are all diamond. There's meteors and asteroids out there that do have these types of things. And if we ever got one and got it back in it would throw the whole precious metal, whatever materials market, and it heads, it'll go, it would turn it crazy. So they say that because of that, Bitcoin is actually a better asset than gold. BlackRock said this. They sent a report out to all their millionaire clients. You can go on the website and see it because they posted it. They sent it to them first, then they posted it. So make sure they had that means that Bitcoin is scarcer and harder to inflate. If you haven't done so, please subscribe to the channel. I appreciate each and every one of you guys.